Hey, good morning, everyone. Today's sessions we are going to discuss on the playwright. Okay, so before moving to this slides, I just want to give you the brief introductions. What is exactly a playwright? So playwright is a web testing framework. Okay, that you can say that end-to-end web testing framework or solutions. Okay, it is it is just like a Selenium. Okay, so let's talk about our agenda. We are going to discuss about what is a playwright exactly, and why playwright, what it all advantages do we have if we are using going for the playwright. Okay, so let's start. So as I told you that the playwright is a web testing end-to-end framework. Okay, it support all kind of major browsers like a Chromium, Firefox, Safari, WebKit. Okay, and playwright is just likewise Selenium or Cypress, the testing framework do we have, right? It's kind of same facility it provides. Maybe you can say some additional. Okay, so let's see what at all additional features advantage this playwright have. Okay, so the playwright enables the reliable end-to-end testing for the modern web application. So we need to keep in our mind that this playwright only supports the web applications. Okay, it doesn't supports the automation for the any mobile app or native mobile app or any Windows kind of applications. Okay, and it's a one more interesting features what playwright have, that is the auto-wait features. Auto-wait feature in the sense we know that when in Selenium when you do the automations, right, generally we use explicit or implicit wait. Okay, in case of explicit wait, we what we do, we just initialize a WebDriver wait and we wait until expected conditions. In expected conditions we add whether this element is visible or not, enabled or not, clickable, all those things we check before performing any actions, right? But here in case of playwrights, all those things will be taken care of by the playwright framework itself. Okay, so in the next slide I will show you how the playwright will handle all those things. Okay, but before that we will just understand the major features what playwright have. Okay, so the playwright, as I've told you already, that it supports all kind of major browsers like Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Opera. Okay, then it also supports all kind of operating systems like Windows, Mac and Linux, Unix you can say. Okay, and initially the language supports, if you talk about, initially it was in the JavaScript and TypeScript. Now then later on the Python and C#, and now it's the good thing is that now it's supporting Java as well. So I think the good kudos to that playwright team, at least they are supporting Java, and really I I like Java, so I think that's a good, and for other people also who are very much fond of Java and or they have a hands-on in the Java more compared to other languages. Okay, now next is the inbuilt feature like a trace. So here the good thing is that in very minimal code or configurations only, that this playwright will enable our web framework to take a screenshots. Okay, for each and every on each and every screens it will take a screenshots. Even it will just a tip of some configurations, it will record also all the activity. Okay, and if you have any flaky test case, okay, it will perform the retry mechanism, login mechanism. Okay, all those things are there in very minimal coding. Okay, okay, the next extra things, it also provides the API testing libraries. So what happens most of the times when we do the automations, lot of things we can perform using the backend only, instead of, because if you are performing any actions from the front end side, it's take a lot of times. Okay, take example of login things. The login functionality will be common for each and every test cases. Okay, and most of the times we see that the login only takes some 10 second 4 5 second 10 seconds takes login only. Okay, or more than that you can say. So why not just do the login for one test cases, and for another test cases we can save login credential into our local storage, and that we can do using a inbuilt API testing libraries what the playwrights have. Okay, so that makes our test cases faster, more reliable, okay, and less flaky. Okay, so that's a benefit of using a inbuilt API testing library under the Playwright. Okay, the next major benefit I see, this Playwright provides a browser context feature, means that we can transfer the state of any browser to one browser to another browser. So take an example that suppose that if I'm executing any test case where I've done the login and I'm on the dashboard page. Now my state is I am on the dashboard page. Like now, how we can transfer the states? The same, all the values we are going to store into the another browser. So when my test case will run onto that browser, right, the new browser, right, my test case is not going to do the login again, and okay, it will start from the dashboard page itself. So that's the beauty of that browser context feature. Okay, so the next slides we are going to discuss about the auto-wait features, right? That was the first advantages what I have showcased you. Okay, so how auto-wait features works, that I will discuss with you. So the one more good thing is there about the Playwright. They have done the very good documentations. Okay, so you can just Google it about the Playwright. You will get it the official Playwright websites. Okay, and it's very systematic. They have done all the documentations. Okay, just you can go through and you can start your testing. So let's come to the auto waiting. So you can see here in the table, right? So we have a different type of actions like a check, click, double click. Okay, so before doing the click or anything, first it will the Playwright framework only it will check whether element is attached or not, it's present or not, whether it's visible or not, whether it's a stable in the sense whether it's a rendering or okay, and whether it's able to receive events, whether it's enable or not. So all those things, parameters, it will get checked. Okay, and once each and everything is fine, then only it's going to perform the action. So that's the beauty of this auto wait features. Okay, so unnecessary it will avoid to using all the explicit wait. Okay, so this is all about the more details you can get in the official website only. Okay, so that's it. I think that what I wanted to discuss. The next video what I'm planning to bring here, that we are going to develop a small web automation framework using Playwright, and language I'm going to use a Java. Okay, and where I'm going to implement some hybrid kind of framework, definitely very traditional page object patterns, plus one more design patterns I'm going to use, that is a component based pattern. And then one more interesting things I'm going to use, that is a dependency injections, and for that I'm going to use a Google Juice. So just wait for that video, and as soon as I will get a time, I will make a video and I will upload you. Okay, so till then, bye, and we'll meet you soon. Thank you.